Well, yeah, the rain was coming down pretty steady through the overnight and this morning, and now starting to back off just a little bit now. It's becoming a little bit more on the scatter variety. We got some precipitation that's moving in, but it's on the frozen side. But we'll continue to push up to the north as well. It's really from Atlanta up toward the north and east, where we've been kind of pinpointing where we see the worst of this particular storm. What you're looking at behind me here is our live shot from our north side camera. Normally, what you would see is Northside Hospital about right here. That's where the flag would be. A King and Queen building right there. But you really can't see that, right? Because of the ice that's coming down, the freezing rain, and freezing on our lens there. Now, it hasn't been that way everywhere throughout the city. Some of us just receiving rain. In fact, the further west you go, it has been all rain in our area. So some spots receiving a little bit more than others. And so we've been tracking that as well. But mainly up here toward the northeast, and over here toward the east, where you see those purples in there, that white kind of popping off right there. That's sleet that has been mixing in, and that has begun to really pile up in some areas, like that live shot y'all just showed over toward the Athens area where the road was just coated in that sleet and freezing rain. Now we just have some scattered pockets of it around. It's starting to push a little bit further off to the north. We'll see this in and out of the area as we head through the rest of the morning. Notice how down here to the south it's all green, meaning all rain, but it moves up to the Atlanta metro area where it's much colder, changes over to freezing rain, and it'll stay that way as it head further off to the north, maybe with some sleet mixing in. Has been all rain over here toward the west and up to the far north into Murray County, Fanning, Gilmer County as well. Mostly rain there. Up toward the Blue Ridge area has been mostly rain. Warmer temperatures have been able to stick around in those areas, so it has been all wet. The winds will start to pick up a little bit, especially as we head through the afternoon. We're waiting on the arrival of heavier rain to push into the area ahead of a front that's going to push in. You can already start to see some of that just south of Huntsville. A nice little line forming here. We'll have some heavy rain, even some thunderstorms a little bit further down to the south. Let's go in here just a little bit and show you exactly what's going on up toward Rayburn County. Still coming down as freezing rain, maybe a little bit of sleet mixing in over toward Mossy Creek as well, southern parts of White County, down into Hall County. In particularly northern Hall County has been hit hard as well with some higher totals, and then down towards southern Hall County, going down into parts of Gwinnett County as well. We got over toward Beaufort, around the perimeter. You're running in and out of some freezing rain as it continues to fall as well. We'll continue to track this line. It's back off to the west of us. That's that front. Notice how it's amping up a little bit. Now, you also notice as it moves into the Alabama area, there is no freezing precipitation. Temperatures warm enough to support all liquid, and a couple of thunderstorms now starting to pop up here in the far northwestern counties as well. Back into Mississippi, though, that's where you're seeing some of that freezing rain and snow as well. That will continue to push to the east. We're expecting that temperature to warm up as well, and so that we get more rain coming in. That will help to wash out what we've seen so far around the Atlanta metro area, which has been reports at least of 1/10 of an inch of ice, which still can cause some problems for you. 31 degrees right now in Atlanta. Got some 20s out here as well. Athens at 29, 27 degrees in Gainesville, 28 over toward Canton, 32 right now in Carrollton. You're at 37 degrees up toward Rome. Look at Blairsville above the freezing mark, which is why I was saying that most of that has been rain as well. Road temperatures above the freezing mark as well, except in two spots over toward Georgia's 400 near Beaufort Highway are at 31 degrees up toward US 76. The ice storm warning continues in our area, will last until Monday morning. We're still anticipating, again, the roads freezing over, our power lines, and also those trees you'll have to be on the lookout for because, again, they'll start dropping that ice as well. And some of those trees could begin to fall over as those winds begin to pick up. That could fall on power lines, so we could be seeing a few more power outages. So we need to be on the lookout, folks. That is our two major concerns. Again, the driving conditions will be dangerous, especially in a lot of these spots from Atlanta up here to the north. So you want to stay inside. And then also the power outages, which is going to take some time coming in. Again, we're still seeing that freezing rain coming down, so that's going to add to the totals. The higher they go, the more we'll see those power outages, and I think they'll be mainly up here to the far northeast. Let's go over to Nicole Hartford now with more.
Thanks, Chesley. As far as conditions go throughout the remainder of the day today, it's going to be really dependent on how temperatures evolve throughout the next few hours. We've got kind of two competing systems when it comes to our temperatures. We've got the wedge in place, which pushes that colder air up against the Appalachian Mountains, traps it across the southeast. That's currently in full control of our weather pattern. Meanwhile, we've got that area of low pressure, kind of the center point of this winter weather system, as well as an incoming cold front. What that cold front is doing is it's actually going to pull in some milder air from the Gulf and help to erode the wedge as we go throughout the day. So what will happen as the wedge erodes is temperatures will gradually start to get warmer down from the southwest up towards the northeast. How quickly that happens will be very dependent on how quickly the wedge erodes, and that will have big impacts on the types of precipitation we see throughout the next few hours. We are in a little bit of a lull right now as far as any rain or freezing rain or sleet goes. We're still seeing a little bit here and there, and we'll continue to track a couple scattered showers through the next couple hours, but it's not until that next big wave of moisture arrives closer to lunchtime that things will really start to pick up. Notice by this point, according to our forecast track, temperatures throughout metro Atlanta are a little bit milder, not a big difference, but just barely above freezing. And in this scenario, that does make a big difference. Meanwhile, down towards the southwest of the city, temperatures are way warmer. We're talking 40s and 50s as far as temperatures are concerned down into portions of Upson County as well as Troup and Meriwether counties. In the meantime, spots up towards the northeast of the city are still either at or below freezing. That means these locations will continue to accumulate some of that freezing rain and sleet, while other spots will get a little bit more of a break and just see periods of very heavy rainfall as these showers come through. Now, this rain, any freezing rain, is going to clear out as we get into tonight. That line of showers does come with a very low-end severe weather threat down towards the south side, but overall severe threat, again, very low. Into the overnight tonight, our gears kind of shift to watch for the potential of refreezing. So anything that did manage to fall or even melt throughout the day today will be able to refreeze overnight tonight. So any water that's still left on the ground, any ice that's still left on the ground, it's going to refreeze as temperatures fall down to the teens and the 20s. So even if conditions manage to improve in a lot of locations, we may still see some slick spots, some icy spots into tomorrow morning. So it's really important to still stay aware even into tomorrow morning that there could be some icy areas out on the roadways. Temperatures will stay cold. We are not thawing out anytime soon. Coldest morning of the season so far will come on Tuesday with overnight low temperatures in the teens and the single digits.